Hi, I'm Alex Howard and welcome to this video. So in this video I wanted to explore something that we call environmental tiredness here at the Optimum Health Clinic. And this is based upon a model called the 4 types of tiredness that we've done in other videos. So I'm not going to go into that in any real detail, but we talk about mental tiredness, talk about emotional tiredness, talk about physical tiredness, we talk about environmental tiredness. And each of those kinds of tiredness has different qualities to it. And most importantly, what we do to help address it and resolve it is also different. And we may well do a video on each of those at some point. But in this video specifically, I wanted to explore environmental tiredness. So environmental tiredness is a certain kind of tiredness where we become fatigued by staying in the same environment, where we spend too much time resting, for example, in the same bed, in the same room, that it has a certain emotional effect on us, that we feel somewhat depressed or flat, but we just almost normalize to being in that space. And you may well have had the experience of being completely wiped out, completely exhausted, and then having to go and do something that you had no choice about going to do. You know, maybe going to the doctor or going out to meet someone that for whatever reason that it was really important you did, or you're so fed up in the environment you're in that you decided to go and do something. And you were really surprised that actually by changing environment, even though you were doing more physically, you actually felt less tired, that you actually felt fresher in being in a different environment. Now I need to say it's really important that this should be linked to stages of recovery, and if you're on the crash stage, for example, it's very tempting to keep wanting to change environment. Actually, we might need to settle where we are. But it's worth checking out sometimes that if you are very limited physically in how much you can do, just doing things within the space you're in to change. For example, if you're in a deep crash, seeing if you're able to move from the bedroom to the sofa for some, even if you're just resting on the sofa, or if you've got a house where you could swap bedrooms with someone for a few days or for a week or whatever. Or you can change the lighting in the space that you're in, or you can light a candle, or you can put different music on. But different things that either change the environment that you're in, or indeed getting out of the environment into a different environment. One of the qualities of environmental tiredness is a sense that we feel flat and we feel stale. It's like, it's almost like sometimes when food is stale, or like a room has got a stale kind of smell in it, that we almost have that quality inside of us, that we just feel drained by just being where we are. And I'm not advocating then going off and doing something that's way beyond your limits and thinking, if I just go and do something, I'll feel better, because that's not what I mean. But in a sensible, considered way. Sometimes just playing a little bit with just seeing if we can change the activity we're doing as well, or change the environment that we're in. It may be that we're spending too much time trying to get better and reading books, and we're not changing gear and just relaxing, for example. And that, by again, changing the space and the environment that we're in can help us do that. But just be sensitive. Notice how you are in the space you're in. Notice how you are in different spaces. And if you can sometimes change your symptoms by changing environment, that can be really helpful.